Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to start with some spin serves. And Doug is primarily apparently a slice server. Do you have a top spin serve? Or a kick serve?
Well, what is?
Alright, let's see you do it. Alright, but go for spin.
Oh!
Hey, don't hurt yourself. We could probably edit that one out if we had to.
I think we should.
But what we're looking for here is how much pronation is or is not going on when one is concentrating on a spin serve versus, and I want you to throw that thing way over to your left so that we're kind of forcing you towards the top spin kind of serve.
Left?
Behind you, to the left of you, yeah. Okay, ooh, that should show us something. Whether we're getting a lot of, not bad, whether we're getting a lot of pronation or not, and if not, what else we're getting and what's happening with it.
Oh, get your ball up.
Are you trying to get it into the box?
I'm just trying to spin it.
I mean, you don't have to miss every single serve wide.
I didn't miss.
Well, that was 4 feet wide. Come on, there's a big box over here to the deuce court.
Ah! Ah!
Are you afraid of messing the box up with the marks from the ball?
I got the box that time.
Well, it was barely over the net. Come on now. I want some big kicking top spin serves here.
I would like that too. It's not part of my game, particularly in the sun.
All right, let me try some. Oh, no. Go ahead and finish these up. But I want you to now go to your, well, for you, you're talking about a flatter, or at least I want you to concentrate on pronation. Ooh, interesting. It definitely had more pace. Show me in a slow motion manner. No, without a ball. A rehearsal kind of swing. Slow motion. That was fast motion. I want super slow motion. What the pronation part means to you. Now, slow motion.
That was slow.
All right, 1/10 of that pace. Okay. Now, how much of that pronation is happening before contact and how much of it after contact? Huh?
Just as you contact.
Huh?
As you hit the ball.
Okay.
If I'm hitting really well, it's doing it there.
Okay. So, but one thing you did show right there is you
do just this and go, and just go straight down like that.
Okay, but what I had to understand about pronation to have any concept at all, and what I didn't have before, was that the racket, the long axis of the racket is not the same as the long axis of your forearm when you're hitting, when you do that pronation. You know what I mean by that? Stop in the middle of the pronation. See how look. The long axis of the racket is the butt of the racket is pointing back towards the fence, yeah. But your hand to your elbow line is pointing way over here. Okay, well, and that's right. So if that's where the racket head speed change happens from pronation, and I didn't used to understand that. Okay. But let me ask you this. In your mind, does concentrating on maximizing
I never think about pronation.
No. But should you think about it, would that cause you to think you are adding more spin or more pace?
No, it's just that I think about it. The only thing I think about is more snap to get the ball down when I'm hitting the flat serve.
Okay, but as far as pronation, if you were to think about it, you would not be thinking about that in terms of spin. Well, then that's 2 of us against old Brent here at webtennis.net.
I wouldn't think of it. Spin is an upward. But then how could we disagree, because everything I know about spin I know from you.
Mwah.
Which is not very damn much, because I'm not a very good spin player. But
if you practiced it, you would.
I understand. I get the toss up.
What was wrong with that? I bet that was a pronation job. All right, let's do a pronation. You keep missing when you pronate. If pronation helps with getting a second, all right, let's do a second serve pronation.
I'm not going to hit that. I'm not going to hit that serve as my second serve.
Well, I rest my case for Uncle Brent. Ooh, what's wrong with that? And why don't you do that every time on a second serve instead of putting that panty waist deceleration job on it?
Every now and then I get wimpy.
You get what?
Wimpy.
But why? Why would you get wimpy if you know that if you maximize your spin and upwardness of your spin, that you know that you're going to get... Look at that. That is, I mean, that's like perfect. Why would you ever do anything but that? On a second serve instead of getting wimpy, when you know getting wimpy is going to, number one, is going to get you killed, and number two, you're probably going to double fault because of it. Look at that. That was almost in, and it was a horrible toss.